Welcome to the banks of the Red Cedar, East Lansing, home of the Michigan State Spartans, where the fans have been ready for hours in anticipation of this big one we have coming up. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Akron Zips, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Zips will put toe to leather and we'll get started. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Spartans offense will get the first possession of the game. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything in the wide receiver spot.
And here's a great example of living to play another day. QB in the pocket, nobody open, throw it out of bounds.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Spartans racing to the line in a hurry-up. Wide out in motion. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He finds his man, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Lets it fly. And the ball is picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll leave it with the lone back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the move to his left. Trying to escape and get it himself. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Wants to throw. It's Algier. He wants it all. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Zips.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown. Lining
up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Feeling some heat. Makes the grab. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Spartans will hustle to the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Physical running style. Maybe the patron saint of that for Michigan State is T.J. Duckett.
Oh, the big fella. And that reminds me of Michigan State football. That's who they are, right? The physicality. They're gonna be blue collar. They're gonna roll up their sleeves, and make no mistake, every game you play against them, if you don't match the physical challenge, you will lose.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They'll try to get it through the air. Gets rid of it. Gets it out quickly. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The line gets set, first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot. Get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Dialing up a second down pass play. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That's reeled in. It's Godet. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through the action.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Spartans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. It's a reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. They're trying to get to it. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. They are pinned deep, and this crowd is letting them have it. Works his way for 3 and gets him out to the 5-yard line. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Gets him away from trouble. That's a pickup of 6. Mark it at the 10.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all of the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Makes the grab well past the sticks. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Zips will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. Leaves it with the back. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Zips are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Dropping back, it's Algier. They've got the screen set up. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long. And the pass is intercepted. Trying to take it back. The 10. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Sparty. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone. Your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Trying to get to him. Quarterback adapted. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give on the inside. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Algier. Finds his back in the middle. At the 45, on his way. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He wants to throw. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. It's a make.
On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these 3rd downs present themselves.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. And you think about Michigan State D-linemen, Jarrell Worthy, Shalik Calhoun, guys that would use their frame to their advantage, and you just could not block them. This guy...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks.
Looking for the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. No good. And here in the 2nd quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He's going to pass. The receiver was doubled and they picked it off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Offense getting set for first down. Dropping back, it's Algier. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. At the 20, he's got space. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it first and goal from the 10. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Akron!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. And the Spartans want to crank the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man on the right. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Now on second down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
He's looking to throw. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Algier. Got his man quickly. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. He's looking to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. finds a man on the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Zips have moved it inside the 20. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to... A shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back. The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Butler. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Spartans decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Quarterback extends the play. Slings it downfield. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Back to pass. It's Algier. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Pocket starts to collapse. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Zips! Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
Michigan State 7.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 4th down, going to the air. Got it past the marker. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He'll off one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing.
The Spartans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misconnection, it's second down. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He's right on target.
This quarterback right now is an improve, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. The Zips are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They'll put it in play from the 40 on first and 10. He wants to throw. Grabs it in the middle.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Back open in the middle.
Hey guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Working that left side now. And the Zips have a first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Akron! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns, if you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game, but I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And the Spartans headed quickly to the line. On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Handoff to the lone back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd down, going up top. Finds his man. It's Godet. Still on his feet at the 45. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
They'll go to the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Pulls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. From the shotgun, the inside give.
I think the offensive coordinators are there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Colorado is getting stomped. You could bring back any of the greats they've had there, Cordell Stewart or Rashaan Salam. None of them would make a difference today. They're trailing by 25 to Arizona State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the air, it's Algier. He's got his man. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back.
Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Getting some heat. He'll pull it down. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the 1st down with your feet can be. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On target. They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Using the quick game. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. 8th play of the drive coming up. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He now has 85 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Dances away. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. They're bringing heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this.
Touchdown, Zips! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo.
You've got to give this defense credit, because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Lost one deep down the right side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit, because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Off play action. The short hands, it's Butler. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers. Most
throw to the end zone, picked off. Got room on the return. The 40, the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Akron. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
That's some old-school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Afterburner's coming. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Michigan State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. A first down for the offense. They'll give it to the back. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
And that running back essentially just did everything right. Not only did he rip off a 9-yard run with the lead late in the game, but he stayed in bounds. He had the awareness that if I stay in bounds, the clock keeps running, and it increases our chances of winning this game.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Zips are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the running back. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Running back searching for a hole. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, beat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day tonight. And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like, they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Catch in the middle. It's Godet. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. The Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Butler. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And that pass intercepted. He'll try to take it back.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
The give to the tailback. And that is how we will wrap this one up. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.